Welcome to Celebrity Sandwich! Hi, I'm Jerry Mai, and for today we're going to make one of my favourite sandwiches. It's a Saigon breakfast banh mi. It's crispy on the outside, it's beautiful and fluffy on the inside. And you know, that steak and all the pickles and veggies, and then when you bite into it, all that egg just sort of running up down your arms. Banh mi is such an important part of Vietnamese eating, street food eating, and I wanted to share this with everybody today. So, you know, the most important thing about a banh mi is the banh mi or the bread roll itself. So we're looking at beautiful, crispy on the outside, wonderful and fluffy on the inside. You know, Vietnam was ruled by the French for so long. They left this beautiful baguette behind for us. And not only did they leave that behind for us, they left making mayo, which is this. Essentially, it's called, when you go and order at the bakery, it's called mo. It's an egg yolk mayo, really thick and really, really delicious because, you know, there's no dairy in Vietnam, so there's no butter, there's egg yolk mayo. And this pate is a northern style French pate. It's very rustic, as you can see. There's still nice chunks through it rather than a really smooth pate that we're all accustomed to. And you know, at all Vietnamese food, we need pickles, daikon and carrot pickles. It creates nice texture through it and that nice little bit of tartness and sourness through the banh mi to cut through that mayo and that pate. And you know, the basic veggies in it, it's cucumber, spring onion, and coriander. Again, all textures and really nice and aromatic in a banh mi. So again, we're building textures, flavors, and you know, seasoning is very simple. Salt and the holy grail of all Vietnamese seasoning, Maggi soy sauce. No household does not have this. We put this on everything. So, you know, when I first had this in Vietnam, it was incredible because the banh mi in Vietnam was so light and so fluffy, and then you get all the nice richness of the pate and the mayo and the pickles and the cucumber. I had this sitting on plastic furniture in a tiny little laneway in Saigon, you know, bikes coming past me. And so each time I think, for me, when I have a banh mi like this, it takes me back to sitting on that plastic chair. My legs are up to my knees. I can barely get everything into my mouth quick enough. To make this really simple, you can actually buy the pate, the mayo, the pickles when you go and pick up your banh mi at your Vietnamese bakery. My favorite bakery is Phuoc Tan in Victoria Street. The bread is the best, I think, in Melbourne. And you know, when you put a banh mi together, the stuffing or the filling is your own creativeness, how you would like to do it. For a vegan or a veggie, I highly recommend Nuttalex instead of using a mayo. And then like a fried tofu in there or a grilled mushroom in there would be delicious. I think enough talking and we're going to start cooking. All right, so now let's start cooking the steak and the eggs. Really simple. I've got a steak here that's about 100 grams, really thin, a Scotch fillet steak. So I've just turned this on. Now, filling the banh mi is actually as creative or not creative as you like to be. You know, one of my best banh mi's, yes, an Australian Vietnamese version, is on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, with all the leftover ham, the leftover turkey, the stuffing, the gravy, oh my God. So imagine all that inside a banh mi, and then you bite into that with, you know, all of yesterday's love and joy and the amount of probably wine we've already had by then. It is fantastic. I love it. So my son, however, loves a little skinny banh mi with some pate and mayo inside there, and he just munches on that for a snack, especially when we finish work at Pho Nom and we go and pick him up from daycare. First thing he says, not hi, how are you? I love you. Where's my banh mi? Believe that? So this pan on here, a little bit of oil in there. Get it really nice and hot, because what we want to do is we just want to seal the steak really, really quickly. We don't want to overcook it and make it all well done or anything like that. So the pan has to be fairly hot to do that. And so, you know, as I was saying, the filling can be very different. My wife's favorite banh mi is what they call banh mi úp la, which means it's sunny side fried eggs inside a banh mi. Just really that simple breakfast with cà phê sữa or a Vietnamese iced coffee, and that is perfect banh mi in the morning. So I'm just going to cook that. On this side, I'm going to crack in the eggs. I'm just opening this up so we get a really nice sort of cooking all the whites as well. And just turn that steak. So separate those eggs, get those whites cooked. Don't want to overcook that steak, guys. And like I said, you can also be creative in your filling as well. You know, a lot of people put lettuce in their banh mi's now, or pickled onions. I've seen beetroot. I mean, if you like it, go for it. So I'm just going to take these eggs out, cooked nice and crispy, runny egg yolk. Let's take this out. Just going to rest that for a second. There you go. So there you go, guys. Really quick. Took a couple of minutes to do that. The best part, let's put this banh mi together, hey? Cut the bread, just down lengthwise. No, you can't cut it from the top. It's not a banh mi. Cuts from the side. No, you can't break them apart. It has to stay as one roll. And you see, you look into there, all that nice fluffy bread in there. Really beautiful in there. And then, really simple. You can be as generous or not with the mayo. I myself, as you can see, like a lot of the mayo, the pate. I really like a lot of this because I really like the richness of the pate in this because I've got cucumber and pickles that's gonna help me through it. I'm gonna take this steak. Just gonna roughly slice it up, just makes it easier for you to bite into the banh mi. And then we're just gonna start layering now. All that beautiful pate and mayo down there. Then we've got this really beautiful steak. It's just cooked through. It's gonna stay nice and tender in there. You're gonna not have a fight with it in there. A little bit of the pickles, 2 slices of these cucumber, spring onion, as much or as little coriander as you like. If you don't like coriander, by all means don't put it in. A little bit of salt in there. The magic sauce, I call it, Maggi soy sauce. And then the eggs, guys, so important. These eggs, a little bit on that side. And then just a little bit more. Look at that. Get in my face. Whole, always whole. Butter, why waste time with margarine? Brown. Never cut it, leave it. Crunchy, more texture and flavor in there. Jam, I still haven't had Vegemite till this day. Club by the pool. Pork, 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 pork. Pho Nom banh mi's, if not, Phuc Tan and Victoria Street banh mi's. The diversity in food, and of course, sandwiches. So now, let's get it in. So good flavors. Important things about making a banh mi, you've got to use a Vietnamese baguette or banh mi, or a French stick baguette, because you really want that crunchy outside, and you want that really nice and fluffy inside. Don't worry about the sourdough, don't worry about the rye. You want a really good French stick baguette or banh mi. Then in that, pate and mayo or butter, so important. Richness, creaminess separates it from a banh mi or just a bread roll or a breadstick. And then, you know, adding your pickles and cucumber and coriander and getting that freshness through it. And then inside is up to you. Be creative and, you know, have Christmas leftovers in there with gravy all over it. Have a roast chicken from the night before in your banh mi, or even, you know, roast pork belly. Oh, amazing, with extra crackling in it. Put it in your banh mi. This is the vessel. I hope you really enjoy it. Now get out of here. I got a banh mi to smash.